Google Search Console is the most underestimated tool on the market, and today we are going to make a review that will help you to manage it on your own. Hi guys, my name is Eugene from WebUgle, and today we are going to go over the main components of Google Search Console that will help you to make your website SEO effective. To be able to work with Google Search Console, you just need to verify your website property. This is a simple process that requires to install a specific code on your website to prove that you own it. When you're opening your Google Search Console account for the first time, you will see an overview page. This page gives you a summary of the main components that Google Search Console provides to the users. Right here, you have the Performance tab, you have the Indexing tab, you have the Experience tab, and we will now go over each of these tabs to make sure you can master them for your business. Under Performance tab, you have two main components. You have Search Results and you have Discover. Most sites will not use Discover because they will just not have any Discover appearance on Google. Discover appearance is a news appearance. You know, when you're opening your phone and searching for something, you may have some news from Google. This is the Discover appearance. The Discover appearance can generate you a lot of organic traffic, but unfortunately it's applicable only for the news websites. If you own a commercial website, you need to use the Search Results tab first. Basically, Search Results tab is the most important in order to analyze the incoming traffic from organic on your website, as well as the best pages that is helping you to drive this traffic and the search queries that you are appearing for. So what we can see on this tab? At first, on the top, you can see the trends for the last 3 months. You can change the period to 6 months in order to analyze as well as compare with the previous 6 months to understand if your website is growing or you are going down with the traffic and impressions. As we can see for this website, we were able to grow our traffic for almost 60-70% and impressions are growing as well. Below the chart, we have specific sheets that will allow us to analyze what are the best queries we are appearing for and what are the trendy pages. The first thing that you can see in this table is the search queries that you are appearing for. You have the clicks for the last 6 months, the clicks for the previous 6 months, and you can analyze the clicks difference to understand what are the search queries that you are appearing more for and what are the search queries that you lost throughout this last 6 months that you need to work on. Now let's switch to the second Pages tab. The Pages tab is even more important because it helps you to analyze the trendy pages that have multiple search queries that you appear for on Google search. You can use clicks difference in order to filter the pages and see what are the pages that are driving you more traffic, and vice versa. You can check the pages that you lost positions for the last 6 months. It will allow you to understand that these pages require the review of the content or additional backlinks in order to grow the domain ranking and the page ranking for these pages and grow the traffic and positions for the keywords that appear for these pages. You can also check your page clickability, the CTR ranking, and the average position for each page and for each search query that will help you to understand if the particular page is going up or going down. Sometimes what can happen, the market can grow your impressions and traffic coming to your website, but in reality you didn't have any additional positions for the particular keywords or pages. So make sure you're growing with your positions and your clickability in order to get more traffic to your website throughout all the year. Now let's jump onto the second component called indexing. Indexing allows you to understand how Google sees your website. The first tab that we can see is Page Indexing. Page Indexing explains you what are the pages that Google is treating as important and you have them appearing on Google search for different search queries, and what are the pages that are not indexed and that are not appearing on Google at all. The data below this chart will help you to understand what are the main reasons that are preventing your pages from indexing. You can open, understand what is the reason and fix it in order to make sure that the best pages that you would like to get traffic for are indexed and appearing on Google. Here is a function that is crucial on Google Search Console, but most users don't know that it exists. You can take a particular URL, paste it on the top in the search bar, press enter, and Google will check if this particular page was indexed or not. What are the issues that appear for this page, as well what are the reasons that are preventing this page from indexing. Additionally, you're able to request indexing of this page manually, so Google will send a robot on this page and will make sure that it will appear on search results as soon as possible. The next tab is Video Pages. Unfortunately, most websites are not actively using videos, but Google is forcing us to start doing this, so I would recommend you to work on your video content for the next year. but right now it's less important for you, so we'll just skip it. The third tab of Google Search Console indexing component is called Sitemaps. Sitemap is the structure of your website, the file that is showing how your website is built. Each website has a sitemap file that is created by your CMS, WordPress or Shopify, and you can find it by typing your website URL /sitemap.xml. You need to make sure that Google sees your sitemap because it's using this file to understand and to read your website. So make sure that you submitted your sitemap. Some websites may have multiple sitemaps because they are structuring different types of content: regular pages, service pages, blogs, products, etc. The final tab on indexing component is called removals. Sometimes you need to delete content from search results on Google, and to do this, you just need to submit a request to paste your link and you will be able to delete this page forever from Google. The next component that is crucial for your website SEO results is called experience. Experience has three main components: page experience, that is showing you what are the main issues that are appearing on your website, the technical issues that are preventing your pages from being effective on mobile and desktop versions. Right from this page, we can go to the Core Web Vitals. Core Web Vitals are these particular issues that you can analyze. These issues, they appear because your website is too slow, is not using caching, have a lot of mistakes inside like 404, etc. that are preventing your website from being effective, because Google is a machine. It's analyzing if your website is ideal, making sure if it is. If it's not, it will just underrank your website and you will not get these positions that you would like to have. You can open a particular report on mobile and desktop version. Let's open the desktop version because we have more issues. As you can see, we have 73 pages that require improvement. We can check below what are the main reasons for that. As you can see, we have CLS and LCP issues. These issues appear because the website speed is lower than Google requires for each of the particular page. We can open a particular report that has these website issues, understand what are the pages that have these mistakes, then fix them, and then click validate fix. So Google will send a robot to all these pages to validate that the issues were fixed. It's important to mention that Google will be analyzing your website for the next 28 days to validate these issues fixed. If it will find that your issues were not fixed, you will get the same mistakes on your Google Search Console. The last tab is called HTTPS protocol, and Google is checking if all your pages on the website have the HTTPS protocol installed to make sure users that are visiting your website are secure. The first tab on shopping experience is called product snippets. That tab helps you to understand if Google can read properly the products that you have listed on your website, so you can use them for Google free listing or for shopping ads to promote them. The same happens with the merchant listing tab, so you can see that your products are available and allowed to be advertised and promoted on Google. The next component is called enhancements. Enhancements help you to analyze if you have the structured data for all the content that appear on your website. Breadcrumbs, review snippets, site link search boxes, all these components help Google to understand your pages. So you have the breadcrumbs on the top that helps people to navigate throughout your website. You have review snippet that shows that this product have reviews for them. And finally, you have site link search box that helps people to search for the links on your website. We'll skip the security and manual actions as well as the legacy tools components because you will be not using them in your practice. The last tab that we need to check is called links. Links are showing you the external and internal links on your website. Internal links help to link your content one to another in order to increase the page rankings and the domain ranking overall. External links are the backlinks on other websites that are connected to your website. They are sharing the domain ranking and the particular page ranking in order to grow the positions for the target pages. As you know, we are doing active backlinks in WebBugle in order to promote our client's website and to grow the position to get this traffic that we discussed in the beginning of this video. Unfortunately, in many cases, this external links report is untruthful, so we recommend you to use professional SEO tools as Ahrefs, Searchstat, or SEMrush to analyze your backlinks. We hope that this video will help you to use Google Search Console more effectively, but if you have any specific questions, don't hesitate to ask them in the comments below. Stay tuned to not miss the upcoming videos and feel the difference with WebBugle.